Alright, so for the next few sections, we're going to be working in the application that we generated with the Angular CLI. Okay, so this is a brand new application. If you haven't been following along, you just need to install the Angular CLI and then do an ng-new and name your application, and that'll create it for you. Alright, and your structure should look like this. So the main folder we're going to be concerned with throughout this course is going to be in the source folder and then in the app folder. Alright, and in this video what I want to do is just take a look at app.module.ts and just clear up a little bit what this actually does. So in addition to components, we can have modules, and every Angular application is going to have this app module. Okay, and it uses an ngModule decorator. Now what this takes in is declarations, which is an array, imports, providers, bootstrap. There's also something called exports. And basically these are where we need to plug in components and modules and services and other things that we want to use in our application. So if we start up at the top here, there's something called the browser module that comes from the platform browser library, and that takes care of displaying our application in the browser. Alright, so we're importing that, then we're importing ngModule itself in order to use this decorator here. Now every time we create a component, we actually need to bring it into this file, just like we did with the root app component, and then we need to stick it in the declarations array, okay, in the ngModule. So that's why you see app component here. Any component we create is going to go in declarations. Now imports is usually for other modules that we bring in. So the browser module, the HTTP module, the forms module, any of that stuff that we bring in is going to go in the imports. Now providers is going to be for services. So if we bring in some kind of data service where, let's say, we're making AJAX calls and we're bringing in data, we're going to import that service and put it in the providers array. Alright, and then the bootstrap is just going to be the root app component, because that's the first component we want to bootstrap, and then every other component is going to go inside of that one. Alright, so hopefully that clears up a little bit of what this file actually does and what ngModule actually does. You can kind of think of it as a registry for the rest of your application. Okay, even if you create something like a filter or a pipe, you're going to bring that in here and you're going to put that in the declarations array. So in the next video, we're going to take a look at components. We're going to create a component, we'll import it into ngModule, and we'll go from there.